Hi everybody, welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. As you can see, this video is going to be a little bit different today. I just wanted to start the new year off by thanking all of my faithful subscribers and viewers. And I just wanted to kind of give you all a tour of my bench and my garage and all the models that I have done so far. So I want to thank you for my wife for being my camera operator, but I do want to thank my close friends in the Diecast Mafia. I'm glad we started the monthly builds. Opa, Leo, and Tizok over 2HD Cat. Go check out their videos. They're really talented. Also want to thank Martin Dare for always watching. And I want to thank Dan Russell for being a very faithful viewer and sending me all kinds of good castings. And I want to also thank George over at Hodges Hot Wheels. And I think that, and Bill over at WWK Scale Models and Diecast. So I had to write down some names so I wouldn't forget. And if I forgot anybody, I apologize. So once again, thank you for a good year last year. It was really good. And I can't wait till this year. And I'm going to show you around the bench. All right, so I'm back from that little intro. Now y'all can put a face with the voice. So let me just show you around here really quick. So my bench is just your regular old 6-foot table. That's all there is to it. So these are my turntables and my tape, my drill and my Dremel, micrometer, my helping hands, and this is my tire holder when I spray paint the tires. And these are my common paints that I mainly do some touch-ups with and fine-tuning. And what else? Got some oil, baking powder, and got some polish. Got some Goo Gone there, which is really good stuff for getting all kinds of crazy stains out. Rubbing alcohol and super glue, Q-tips. And then in here I've got a bunch of my rivets and spare tires and everything. And these right here are a lifesaver, kind of like a headlamp. And then my 3 most commonly used tools. And my little screwdriver set and a couple other odds and ends. And this is like my little workstation here, as you can always see in the videos. And these trucks here are old Matchbox trucks. I got one of them from Dan, and I had a couple of them from when I was a kid. So these hold my little button screws. These are the shorter ones, the medium and large. And then over here I got the little washers, or sometimes I need to put washers in between. And then I've got my rivets. And then over here, I've showed this before. This is my Matchbox Recycle Center, never closes. This is primarily all my decals that I have, water slide decals. I've got quite a bit of them. And then over here is just parts and spare castings and windscreens and all kinds of stuff. Wire brushes and little pointy tools to scrape out the paint. And this is my center punch, which comes in quite handy for marking some holes. And I'm going to move this out of the way, paint brushes. And so let me show you, these models are all my customs. Sorry, I'm trying to open this at the same time. And so these are all the customs I've done so far. No particular order. That Coors Light Mustang was one of my favorites. In fact, I did that with the team Build with Tizok. We did Mustangs. And then all these are customs, like I say. And I really love that ambulance, how that came out. Nova, Bug, Porsche, Ferrari. And then this was that weird, wacky build with Opa. Strange cars. And then my 2 Paint It Pink challenges right there. That was actually my first attempt at water slide decals. It actually came out pretty good. I was impressed. And Lady Penelope's Thunderbird. And then I got a room for some more. And this is that high school bus build I did. That's one for me. And then all these on the bottom are cars that I've bought. And I got those from Dan. And these are all Auto World cars and a couple other ones. So those I'll probably have to get out of here when I'm running out of room. And I got a couple king sizes that I'm going to do. This is a Matchbox king size. I think it's a Bedford or a Lori. I can't remember. I did that Mercedes. I did the Volvo. And fire engine. I'm going to do that eventually. And coming down here, I got that Lincoln a while ago. I got that one from Dan. And this is the saloon car I just did. And then this is a little king-size Cougar I'm going to do. And Batmobile. So this is my workstation. Really, it's eventually I like to move into a bigger place, but for now it works really good. And I think that's it. Oh, and then down here under the bench, I've got 3 or 4 cases filled with Matchbox cars that I'm going to do eventually. These in here are my ones that I'm going to do pretty soon. And then this is a big box of doubles that I have right here. Eventually, I'd like to get enough when I retire to maybe open up a little booth at a flea market or something. I don't know. We'll see. They're doubles. And then in here, that box is from Dan in the back. And those are all from me when I was a kid. They're all in really good shape. And the box of ambulances I just got from Dan recently. I'm going to be doing another ambulance and waiting on the decals to come in. And those are all my NASCARs. And then these are just other cars that I've had. And then I'm starting another bus build for some teachers, so I'm ordering a couple more. And then, so that's the bench. All right, now I'm going to take you on over to my restorations. Those are my customs. All right, so now I'm in my man cave. Just a room dedicated to all my stuff and football stuff. Baseball stuff. There we go. It's kind of where I hang out and watch my football right there. Met Pete Rose in Vegas a few years ago. All right. So these are all the cars I've restored from the very first one up there. And then I think I've gotten progressively better. I still have a lot of work to do as far as getting better, but they're coming along. And I got that on Amazon. That was pretty cool. Just a sign about the super fast coming out. It's not original or nothing like that. It's just a sign. So that's that. And come over here. Once in a while, you'll see some guest appearances by some Star Wars peeps. So these are all original. I've had them, since 1977. So I've had them for about 42 years. They're all in really good shape. I went to Vegas over the weekend for 2 days and went to a store called Rogue Toys. And just full of all old toy memorabilia. And there was a Ben Kenobi for $400 in the box. So, of course, he's not worth that much, but I wouldn't sell him anyway. There we go. And my Patriots truck and my Red Sox truck. So, Like I say, huge Star Wars fan. And then this is my Air Force wall. I spent 20 years in the Air Force, retired 11 years ago as an E7. Really liked it. Here's my shot glasses that I've collected over the last probably 20 years. I use them once in a while. And there's a shadow box that you get when you retire, and then just some other stuff that I got. So there we go. Can of Billy beer. I think I got that at a yard sale. And then there's my mom. My retirement ceremony. She passed away about 7 years ago. She lugged my Matchbox cars around for about 30 years before she mailed them to me, so can't thank her enough for doing that. All right, so now we'll go into the garage. All right, so this is in my garage. Actually got a workbench, and this is where I do all my painting. My little paint booth, and I don't have any of the funny papers that Marty does. And there's my other stuff: primers, airbrush cleaner, airbrush pump, and just some other stuff. And this right here, actually, I got this for Christmas. It's a mask for painting, which, man, I'll tell you, it really helps out a lot. So there you have it. Hope you all enjoyed a quick little tour of my operation here, and a lot of people wondering why I don't film the whole process. Well, first of all, I like to keep my videos about 9 to 10 minutes. And second of all, I don't have the equipment or the knowledge to edit videos and everything. Otherwise, I would film the process. But I film between the stages, and hey, that's what I like doing. So, all right. Hopefully everybody got a good little informational tour, and I really appreciate everybody watching. Look forward to a great year. Look forward to doing a whole bunch of team builds with my buddies. We're Diecast Mafia, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.